There's a media-driven word that is extant today, and when we're hearing it during the presidential debates, last debate, this word cult was brought up. That term is driven by a particular connotative meaning today, and therefore the term has become less and less useful. So we say someone is part of a cult. What do you really mean by that? Because a cult can be defined sociologically. Think Heaven's Gate or Jim Jones. A cult can also be defined theologically in the sense that it is a group of people that claim to be Christian but deny essential Christian doctrine. In fact, much to our shame as an organization, when I took over the organization, a Christian Research Institute, we considered the local churches a cult. We certainly thought that they were involved in cultic activities, although we didn't specifically use that word. That was our impression of the local church. And it's a highly inflammatory term that has huge ramifications for people. So we need to be very careful with the language we use. In the United States, it can have the ramification of really destroying relationships, familial relationships. You go to the Far East, and I've personally met people who have been imprisoned because they were falsely accused of being part of a cult, reading unauthorized material in unauthorized places. So we need to be very careful with the language we use. Now, just to round out the story, in the case of Christians on campus, for example, this is a organization that holds to essential Christian doctrine. There are other groups that may differ on secondary issues, but those are issues we debate vigorously. We don't have to divide over. So again, we need to keep in perspective in essentials unity, non-essentials liberty, and in all things charity. Father, thank you that as Christians we stand shoulder to shoulder with those who have embraced the essentials of the historic Christian faith. And in unison, we can say in essentials unity, non-essentials liberty, all things charity. Father, I pray that you will bless the Christian groups at USC. Father, may they recognize the potency, the dynamism, the dunamis within them to change the world, not by might nor by power, but by your Spirit.